Welcome back. If you are just joining us, this is INX Prime Live. Remember, we are on your screens every single Monday to Friday between the hours of 6 p.m. and 8 p.m. Now, members of the public are eagerly looking forward to the 4th edition of the Salaam Foundation. Now, that is the hashtag Lemonade campaign. Now, this time it is going to be raising funds for the Gaza kitchen feeding scheme that provides hot meals to about 20,000 Palestinian families in northern Gaza. Now, the child-centric response to humanitarian relief will see children assisted by adults selling lemonade or any other goodies in their community. It all takes place next month on the 5th of October, and time is running out to book your stall. So we are going to actually be chatting to find out more about how you can get involved, as well as how you can actually book out a stall. We are going to be chatting to the director of the Salaam Foundation, and she goes by the name of Fatima Sookharia, and she joins me right now via Zoom. Assalamu alaikum, Fatima. Thank you so much for joining us here at INX Prime Live.
Walaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thank you so much for having me on.
No, it's such a pleasure having this chat with you. I know the work that you guys are doing is absolutely incredible, and at the end of the day, it's going to impact the lives of thousands of people, in particular in Gaza as well. But let's just get into this conversation. I know it is a very interesting approach to humanitarian relief. It's quite different. Please tell us why this is the approach you have chosen as the Salaam Foundation.
Okay, so this hasn't been born like recently, right? The whole concept of the Lemonade campaign was actually born in 2021. And if you remember correctly, that was the time where we were in the heart of COVID. So when it started in 2020 and then 2021, we were all still in that lockdown mode and things like that. And through that, Gaza was being bombed. And in that time, a group of volunteers, Salaam Foundation volunteers, got together, and then we said we're going to try and see if we're going to brainstorm something where we can work even if it's COVID. And in that time, the idea of having a pop-up was born, but more than that, it was going to be a pop-up where you choose a venue. So the important part was that we don't get people all together at one space, but we rather get them in a venue that they are comfortable with. And in that venue, then they are, going to sell things, whatever they want to. But we're saying because it's a lemonade stand, so make lemonade, and that's going to be like our tag. But then after that, whatever else you're comfortable with selling, you're going to sell that, and the funds raised from it will then go towards the Gaza fund for Salaam Foundation. At that time, we were collecting funds for ambulances because we got a call saying that, look, this is what's actually very, very needed at that point in time. And so we said this campaign is going to be for an ambulance. At the end of that campaign, it wasn't just one ambulance that we managed to raise funds for, but alhamdulillah, it was 3 ambulances that we sent to Gaza.
Wow, that's amazing, and congratulations on the work that you've done so far. I mean, even just touching on this concept, I know you said it started in 2021. It's such a beautiful concept. How quickly have people responded to the call to action, and how many stalls do you typically have on the day?
So like you said, right, it was child-centric. And the reason we say that it's child-centric is because we don't want adults to actually just come and donate money. Okay, so what we want to do is get the whole family involved. And if they are all involved with the child, it's going to create that consciousness in the mind of the child. And so the stalls itself, we want the kids to say, this is what we want to sell. We want them to be involved in making the lemonade. We want them to be involved in buying the products that they want to sell and then hosting their table. So that excitement is built within the child, within the family. Naturally, the parents have to help, but it's going to be that the whole family is involved. And then at your venue, then you're going to take, you're going to invite everybody, obviously, that to come and support you. And so the stall is about that. It's about bringing everybody together, and more than that, to get people to support the cause, but then the consciousness in the mind of the child. So when we talk about the number of stalls, look, we launched this campaign for this particular event only yesterday. Alhamdulillah, we've got a good few already on board, but we've got this next few weeks to get people on board from the last lemonade campaign, I think we had over more than 185 stalls that were all over South Africa. So when I say all over, we had in Mokopane, we had in Polokwane, we had in Piet Retief, we had in the Boerkaap. It was all over the country that people came together and people supported this campaign. And what made it great was that every child from all the communities were involved in this.
That's absolutely brilliant, and I'm glad that we do see, a lot of opportunity for young people to be able to get involved in these amazing initiatives. Because if they start off from such a young age, they're going to continually do this throughout their life, and we'll see the domino effect happening in that sense. I just want to touch on the date of it, though. I know that you guys chose the 5th of October as the date for this campaign. Now, it will be much warmer around that time. How much of a factor is weather for the success of this campaign?
So the reason for the 5th of October is that it's marking the anniversary, the 1 year of genocide that is happening in Gaza. And so we feel a year later, the people are still being savagely brutalized. And so we have to do something 1 year later. But if we look at the Palestinians and the people of Gaza and what they're going through, they've weathered the storms. They've weathered the storms through summer, through winter, and it's the year that has passed. So say, for example, we have rain on that day, right? It's going to be that we are still going to go out. It's going to be that even if it's really, really hot on that day, the lemonade will be great for it. But if it's raining and we've done it before, we're going to go out and we're going to show our solidarity to the people of Gaza, because, through the storms, they're being bombed. So for us to experience that little bit of weather that may not be to our advantage is not going to dampen our spirits.
No, without a doubt. I think even if it had to snow, I'm sure people would definitely be buying a lot of lemonade on the day. I just want to touch on the two different... Inshallah. I definitely want to touch on the two different aspects of it. Now, I know that the first leg obviously involves the different stalls and all the activities. But then the second leg of the campaign is, of course, keeping the Gaza kitchen running, right? Now, tell us more about the work done feeding Palestinian families in the northern part of Gaza.
Okay, so when this campaign started, when we said we're going to be actively involved in, promoting the Gaza cause, initially in October last year, first we sent fuel because ambulances needed fuel. Thereafter, we did a bit of food. Then we did medical equipment for the hospitals. As you know, as time progressed over the year, everything was bombed in Gaza, right? So the people in North Gaza were facing starvation. The stats tell you that 1 in 3 children under 2 years of age are malnourished and acute malnourishment. Because of our work for over the years, we've got strong links and we've got people that have helped us all through the years. And they said to us, look, start a kitchen. The kitchen started initially under roofs in different buildings. Even those buildings were bombed. At the moment, the kitchen runs as an open-air kitchen, and it runs every single day, where 20,000 meals are going out to families per month. And we get regular feedback. So when you are sending funds through to Salaam Foundation on a weekly basis, we can send out feedback to you to say your funds are reaching the people that need it most.
No, that's such a beautiful thing. Now, I just want to touch on a question that did come in as well from social media. We do have a question from Nabil. He was saying, how many families are able to benefit from the warm meals provided by the Gaza kitchen currently?
Okay, so that's just what I said now, right? So it's 20,000 meals. That's how we've worked it out. 20,000 families are being fed on a monthly basis through this Gaza kitchen.
Yeah, that's incredible. That is really, really good. I just want to also find out, in terms of all of these opportunities for young people to get involved, as well as the stalls that will be out there, how can families register for a stall? And are there any ways or other ways people can assist towards this Gaza kitchen?
We've set the date 5th of October. we'd like people to get in touch with us, to phone my colleague at work, Fatima Musa, and book their stalls. So a Google form will be sent to you. You fill it in. You tell me where you're going to be selling from, what you're going to be selling, and after that, all the necessary information will be sent to you. And you advertise your own store. You get people to come and support you. And on the day, inshallah, in South Africa, it's just going to be lemonade sold all over. So to register your stall, you need to just get in touch with our social media pages or call the number that's on the screen at the moment, and we will send the necessary information to you.
Fatima, I have a feeling that on the 5th of October, we're going to see the hashtag lemonade trend on social media platforms, more specifically on X. And I'm sure a lot of people are going to engage with it because it is such a beautiful initiative. It's for the youth to be able to do such a beautiful cause. So again, congratulations on this amazing concept. It is a brilliant concept. But also, thank you so much for joining us tonight here on INX Prime Live.
Jazakallah so much for having me on and for this opportunity. And I hope to see everybody on the 5th of October. If you are not hosting a stall, then hopefully supporting all the stalls that will be held countrywide.
No, we definitely can't wait for the 5th of October, guys. That is Fatima Sookharia, who is actually a director at Salaam Foundation, just sharing with us the importance of the 5th of October, where it is going to be hashtag lemonade. Everyone's going to be selling lemonade for a good cause. It is to be able to provide meals and for about 20,000 families out in northern Gaza. So if you guys are going to be looking at spending your 5th of October, make sure that you are buying lemonade and you are assisting as much as you can, even if it is being a volunteer. Now, on that note, we are going to take a quick ad break. We'll come right back.